Back again, ladies and gentlemen. So, when I was talking about being surrounded by the communication system, I started realizing, remember back surveying um, the neighborhood. My first suspect was right across the street from me. The guy would only come out at night. You never see him hanging out with the family. He wouldn't be at the family events. I believe he drove a Subaru and owned a white Toyota Celica. Um, You know, I'm thinking he must have been some type of, I'm guessing, but I'm not too sure. He might have been some type of Fed or a CO. But later on in the years, uh, I vividly recall uh, across the street to the right of me, these women who moved in who drove a black, what looked like an Avalanche or something. And when she first moved in, she was, in her garage trying to get my attention, staring at me. I believe she was with her older mom. It was a mom and daughter, Wow. What a queen could think. But yeah, she was trying to get my attention, staring at me. Her homegirls came and they walked onto the sidewalk and were staring at me and just giving me the googly eyes, trying to have me approach them. And I thought about it, but something held me back. Like, man, I don't know what's up here. Uh, Later on, she started dating some guys. And some guy used to come in like he worked in construction clothes, but his clothes were never dirty, And it reminds me of the gentleman who rented me the RV, saying that they worked on, if you work with your hands, your clothes are gonna be dirty no matter what. I work picking simple parts, and I come home with dirty vest and dirty shirt. So, anyways, this guy was staring me down. The girl was staring me down, and later on, some of her friends came through and crossed the street over, and pretty much overheard them talking, and I believe that they were trying to let it be known that I was being watched, and. And the lady herself, I don't know if she was CO or she was just in a bad spot, trying to get out of one, because you know, I seen something wrong in her eyes. But regardless, yeah, they drove, and she ended up moving out before the other guy did, or wherever she went, who knows. But yeah, they're definitely some type of agents. I believe they were COs, so they looked like the lower level type of people. And that dude gave me a mala spina, gave me a bad vibe, and I ran into him at the liquor store, and I had a bad feeling, like, God damn, I was gonna tell this fool something too, because he'd be looking at me like he wanted some, but you know, in the situation that I am, it's not good for it's not I'm not in the position to be proving my physical abilities to anybody, because obviously that's what they want, and so I began my life putting it down how I had to, and you know, whether it be physically, mentally, or so on and so forth, to make my name and let these guys know that that I was somebody that you better not step too close to. But as time progressed, and I had to change the way I approached the situation, as uh, I believe that they wanted to, well, I'm 100% sure that that's what they wanted. They wanted to get a reaction out of me. Which brings me to another subject. Now, I don't know if you guys recall, but, uh, back in the days, um, when somebody was sent to a mental institution, uh, they used to practice, I believe it's where they stick something up your nose and snatch something out of your brain. Uh, and and I believe that these people are totally capable of doing something like that, and and I believe that the doctor, after they were using the torture techniques on me, that the doctor that had me sign those papers, which I can't even remember her face because I was drugged up and just being tortured. I don't know what's going on, and I believe that she was friends with my bitch ass sister, stepsister, Grena, and well, she ain't, and I believe they concocted this scheme to have me sign over my rights so they could do as they pleased with me. And being as I was labeled bipolar, which is now encompasses a variety of different mental illnesses, that would open the door for them to practice, you know, uh, that type of medicine, or I don't even know if you want to call it medicine, just mad scientist type of stuff on me, and use me as their own personal guinea pig, and all signs, are pointing towards that this is true, and you know, hopefully just this comes up to light. But yeah, the neighborhood, they recognized me, know who I was, and uh, I guess they did what they could to have me realize that I was being watched. Matter of fact, my neighbor, some chick, she talked to me uh, real good. I was flirting with her. I was trying to hit it, and she's got a job at some type of nurse's place, whatever. Obviously they contacted her. She started talking, asking me about sexual things, my sexual preferences, and pretty much letting me know that she knew all about me, and she had been seeing what I was doing. And so, she's not the only one. There's many other ones, but I have to put it all out there because who knows what could happen from here to tomorrow. Uh, I could be here, or I could just woo, I could be gone. Who knows? Uh, Up or down, all around. Uh, I'll see you there, somewhere, everywhere. uh, I'm just playing around, but yeah. So yeah, a bunch of mad scientists, a bunch of horny women, these FBI chicks. My sister, stepsister, is just infatuated with all this right here. Her friends, uh, and doing just uh, mad scientist stuff on me, and the COs and everybody trying to race 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 the time, before I get the whole story out. So here I am, once again, and thank you for listening. Peace.